My name is Dakota Oswalt, and I am doing an informative speech on SpaceX. I decided to do SpaceX because it is a world-renowned space program that is getting the United States reignited into the space program as well. And it's also beneficial because we have been using the Russian rockets to get us from here to space in previous decades, and now we have our own means of transportation. To speak on the behalf of the founder of SpaceX, Elon Musk, who's in my right, and he was born in 1971 in the town of Pretoria in South Africa, and at the age of 12 he created a video game and sold it to a gaming magazine in 1988, and later on in his life he decided to leave South Africa because he didn't want to serve in the military under something that he didn't necessarily believe in, and he also sought for the better economic benefits and opportunities in America. So he grabbed a Canadian passport and went to Canada and went to the Queen's University in Ontario, and later transferred to the University of Pennsylvania and got a bachelor's degree in economics and physics, according to Britannica.com. He later went on to found Zap2, which was bought by a company called Compaq for $307 million, and then co-founded X.com, which is now PayPal, which was bought by eBay for $1.5 billion. Later on, he founded SpaceX in 2002 and Tesla Motors, a picture of one of the cars in the lower right, and he formed that in 2004. He was the CEO and a major significant investor in Tesla. He formed the company to not only sell more economic friendly electric cars, but also to better the economy of the US and the world for having a cheaper source of energy. To speak more on SpaceX, according to spaceflightinsider.com, they had 86 total flights, 4 of which were major failures, 2 of which were major enough that they recorded them. One was in 2015, where 2 minutes into the flight, the stage 2 of the rocket ruptured, and it was due to one of the struts being faulty, and the capsule had fallen off of the rocket. The second one in 2016, which was caused by some of the helium-covered layers within the rocket to rub against each other, caused a spark which ignited the liquid oxygen, which caused the rocket to explode on the launch pad. Out of the 86 total flights, 58 of them had their boosters land successfully, and 40 of those boosters were used on other missions. And SpaceX mission on May 30th, where they traveled with the Dragon capsule in the bottom left-hand corner to the space station. I have a small video from the NASA live stream showing the launch. So, to speak more on the International Space Station, it is a space station in space where the astronauts and cosmonauts do a lot of scientific research that benefits science of how the body acts in space and how space reacts on the body. And they also speak and study on how the atmosphere works in parts of space that they don't understand quite as well, according to the Southwestern Advantage science book that I have. And in conclusion, I hope that the progress that they're making for the future of SpaceX, which is being able to travel to Mars using the Star Hopper, and what they're doing to work towards that is they're running small tests with a slightly smaller scale called the Grasshopper, and they're running to see how it would handle with flight, and using liquid nitrogen to test how the metal would hold up in the very low temperatures of space, and also running tests to see how it would benefit and make sure that there would be no major errors or issues going from Earth to Mars. And I hope that they would be able to continue with the significant progress that they have going towards those goals, and hope that nothing will alter the future and the progress that they're making.